Hi, everyone. It's great to have back with us Carla Prudhomme from the Johnson County Chamber of Commerce. Carla, great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us
Thanks
again.
so much for coming in again to talk to us. And some great things happening. We're always excited about what's happening down in Johnson County. It's so close to us here.
It is so close.
In Boone, and you guys have a wonderful weather. I mean, you talked about just driving up today and how...
Yeah, we had sunshine this morning, and on the way here it was like I just drove right into a cloud. Once I got near like Vallis, it was like, where'd the sun go?
Yeah.
But we're your close neighbor.
Oh, yeah. And you got so many wonderful things going on down
do.
there. And tell us, first of all, about Scarecrows on Main.
Yes, Scarecrows on Main started about 8 years ago in Johnson County by two of Mountain City's matriarchs, Miss Romaine St. John and Miss Evelyn Cook. And they brought Scarecrows to Maine. We had it for a couple of years when they oversaw it. I don't know what happened, but just a few years we didn't have it, and we brought it back about 3-4 years ago, and it has just grown exponentially. We have people that come over. Who would have thought an outdoor scarecrow exhibit would bring as many tourists as it does?
Yeah.
But we have people that come from, not just like from here, but Charlotte, Raleigh. We have people that come from the D.C. area to come see scarecrows just outside. The exhibit starts on October the 1st, and of course the scarecrow exhibits, they line Main Street, which is why it's called Scarecrows on Main, but we've started getting so many exhibits that we've had to also include Church Street. So the scarecrows line Main and Church Streets, and it's outdoors. People are welcome to come at any time throughout the month of October. I will say this about the scarecrow exhibits. As the month of October goes on, the scarecrow exhibits aren't quite as pretty as they are at the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
Oh, the wind can brutalize these exhibits because, like I said, they're outdoor exhibits. But yeah, the winds, you know, I saw people out there after the last windstorm last weekend trying to fix some of the scarecrow exhibits. They're okay right now, but I fear this new wind that we're going to get tonight and tomorrow can do a little bit of damage.
So it'd be interesting. What kind of different themes are there with the scarecrows?
Okay, well, we don't like dictate an annual theme or anything. It's whatever. It's organizations, businesses, schools, even churches. People just can go sign up to do a scarecrow exhibit, and to be honest, it's really inexpensive advertising.
Yeah.
Because most everybody puts their organization or their business name, of course, right there on the scarecrow. And what did you just ask me? I just forgot.
I was just wondering, like, what's the different scarecrows?
The theme, yes. Yeah. You can do whatever you want as long as it's appropriate. Of course, we do have a few rules. We don't want anything inappropriate or questionable. But okay, last year, that's a great example. This year we have quite a few Ninja Turtle themed scarecrow exhibits, yes.
Yeah.
And last year it was Duck Dynasty. We had 2 or 3 Duck Dynasty last year because that's what was so popular. So it's kind of like whatever is popular at the time. We tend to get a lot of those, but some people get so creative. And I think y'all have some pictures. And of course we have judges that we always get out of town judges to come judge the scarecrows. We have first, second, third place, and there are prizes, monetary prizes. And then we also have People's Choice. This year we got Dr. Bill Greer and his wife Edwina. Dr. Greer is president of Milligan College in Johnson City. He and his wife Edwina were our esteemed judges for this year. But it's very, very competitive between some of these organizations. So we're smart enough to know we need to get an out-of-town judge to make sure that we're out of it.
Oh, yeah.
The committee is not involved in the judging. But we do, like I said, have People's Choice also, where the people in the county can go vote. And we just announced the winner on Saturday for the People's Choice Awards.
So, Carla, you've been with the Johnson County Chamber of Commerce for 8 years.
Yes.
And tell us what brought you there to begin with.
You know how it is. When you see somebody that's working, you go and you recruit them to help you work. And I was just kind of recruited in the chamber, and it's just a cycle that keeps going. when we see other people working, we go and recruit them to get into the chamber, because the chamber in Johnson County, we don't have a paid chamber executive. So everything we do is volunteer. So you have to have some hardy people on our chamber board, because we do a lot for the county. We do a lot of festivals, a lot of events throughout the year, and it's a lot of work. But we're a close-knit board. We really enjoy each other, even though we don't always agree with each other. We really enjoy each other's company, and we bring a lot of fun things to the county. But now I also work as the economic and community development and tourism director for the county also. So the chamber and the office work together on pretty much everything. Just trying to bring some fun events to the people of Johnson County, trying to work with area businesses to bring tourism and tourists to our area. So we have a lot of hardworking people and a lot of wonderful business owners that have been great to work with. A couple of things that I know the people in your area will want to know about is, of course, our new winery in Johnson County. And I know y'all have talked to Linda and her husband, Wayne Gay. They own Watauga Lake Winery, and it's wonderful. They have some award-winning wines also. Even though they've only been in business for a few years, they've already won some national awards, which is great. We also have, of course, Red Tail Resort that we work with a lot. Beautiful resort, and golf. It's a golf course also. We also have Doe Mountain, which is an 8,600-acre mountain range in Johnson County. It was purchased by the state of Tennessee for the benefit of Johnson County to help with economic development endeavors and to help promote tourism for our county. It is a gorgeous mountain range, and it is for several user groups: hikers, mountain bikers, horseback, and OHV riders. We right now are in, it's open, so everybody, it is open to the public. We have Doe Mountain Visitor Center. You can find more about Doe Mountain on the website. It's doemountain.org, spelled out, doemountain.org. But we have about 35 miles of trails built at present. But like I said, we are in a soft opening phase right now. And we have been working with the people here, the North Carolina Mountain Biking Association. They have been hard at work building sustainable mountain biking trails up there also. So I know they have several miles of trails already built, and with a lot more trails in the future to be built. So it's a wonderful, Doe Mountain's just a wonderful recreation area, and it's also slated from the Tennessee Tourism Department to become Tennessee's #1 outdoor adventure recreation area.
That's tremendous.
It is tremendous.
I tell you, Mountain City and Johnson County is such a beautiful place. It's so nice people, and we go
nice, friendly people.
Oh yeah, we go down and do a lot of the Johnson County football games and volleyball games and basketball games. We've already covered a number of the football games.
Good. I'm so glad y'all are doing that. Everybody loves their sports in Johnson County.
Yeah.
So that's a biggie.
Oh yeah.
And we appreciate you doing that also. But friendly people, great places to shop, wonderful places to eat. I know that we have a particular restaurant, Suba's, that's always got 20, 30 North Carolina plates, even though the place only sits about 40 or 50. it's always full of North Carolina plates there.
Yeah.
But wonderful places to eat, wonderful shopping, lots to do. Of course, Watauga Lake also. We just invite everybody to come on down to Johnson County, and the drive, that is one of the most gorgeous drives on 421 from here to Johnson County.
It doesn't take long at all.
No, it's really only 18 miles right when you get out of the Boone limits.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the sign says, but I think that's at the skating rink, so maybe I fibbed a little bit.
I can tell as nice as you are and as much of a promoter as you are, I can understand why they recruited you to be there. Tell us where you came from originally. Like
Louisiana with this name, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Good Cajun French name.
Yeah.
Which it's tough for people here to pronounce my name, but I've just enjoyed living up here. It's been wonderful. It's hard for me to acclimate to the humidity when I go back home.
Oh, really?
Oh, I said home. I called Louisiana home.
How many years have you been up here altogether?
13 years.
13 years?
13 years, yes. And I had 2 boys that played soccer here in Boone for several years. Got them loving football after a while, and then they started playing football for Johnson County.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had 2 that graduated from Johnson County High School. One will be a doctor next year. He's in the Air Force. He's in medical school right now. And the other's fixing to graduate in petroleum safety engineering.
Yeah.
So don't say Johnson County schools can't give you a good base of education.
And it is.
So we have great schools too.
And we've done things with Red Tail Mountain there. I mean, that's a beautiful resort.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
But the drive from here to Mountain City, you just along there's that stream river right along next to the road.
Oh, isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
It really is. It's a beautiful drive. It's lovely. And speaking of, I don't know if you're a golfer, but I have to give kudos to Red Tail Resort because they have been so good to our growing golf team at Johnson County High School. I remember when the golf team first started, and there was just a few, and we are just getting really good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if you're covering the golf, but that's something else you need to start looking into.
Oh, yeah.
Covering, yeah.
And it's so beautiful. We love doing the games there at Johnson County High School because you're up there in the press box filming, and oftentimes you have the sunsets and everything.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yeah,
it's a beautiful view. Are you up there with Mr. Tony and Tom Reese?
We're up there. Yeah, we're up there.
They're a hoot, aren't they?
But,
they're great.
But there's so many great things. And you talk about there with all the different businesses, and you have Scarecrows on Main that's going on through October, and but really just
so much to do.
Yeah, so much.
Beautiful area, friendly people.
Yeah.
We invite everybody to come visit us.
Yeah, well, that's great.
And come see Scarecrows on Main too.
Yeah, that's
But
great.
come anytime.
Thanks, Carl. Thanks so much for being here with us.
No, thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us.
Well,
Johnson County Chamber of Commerce and Mountain City there, and in Johnson County, I urge you to go down there and take a look. A beautiful drive here from Boone, and just wonderful things to do. And Dome Mountain is what 8,600 miles that you have to acres there.
Acres.
So 8,600 acres, and just miles and miles of bicycle and trails and hiking trails and horseback riding trails and everything.
And Heritage Hall Theater.
Heritage Hall Theater.
Don't forget Heritage Hall Theater.
Yeah.
.org.
Yeah, you were just telling me the story before we started about
Yes.
what they just had on.
Just finished up the Tom Dooley play. It was fabulous. It was wonderful. But seriously, please visit. You can visit johnsoncountytn.org and click on the Heritage Hall link. Also to see what plays are coming up. I know we have Sanders Family Christmas is coming up. It is, I don't know if you've known or seen Smoke on the Mountain. Have you seen? It's a musical. Okay, this is the second part of it, the Sanders Family Christmas. That will be coming up, I think, at the end of November, beginning of December. And I don't know if you know, but Heritage Hall is called the Mini Barter Theater because Barter Theater from Abington, Virginia, of course, that's Virginia State Theater. They have been so kind to us, and they've just been like a big brother to us and Mr. Richard Rose. So the theater's fabulous. It's a beautiful theater, and we just invite everybody come look and see what's coming up. Come and get something to eat at one of our wonderful restaurants, and then take in a play.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Well, thanks so much.
Invite you.
Thanks so much for coming to see us.
Thanks for having me. We
And,
appreciate it.
And we'll be back with more of the Mountain Television Network.
Thank you.